Stardom Mask, pot 16?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Part 16.
AKA padding because that asshole of our client decided to go apeshit.
Be careful before
Yeah.
you call it padding, Tio. Everything has a purpose. The truth is, I've always been Mask Stardom Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Mask Stardom Mask, can you?
Objection, Your Honor. This is irrelevant to the trial. Can we just
I don't have an
suspend-
alibi for the night. The urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime.
Again with that term.
Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all.
What? I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
You're telling me, Your Honor.
But this is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Actually,
True.
To be fair, this is a bit different, Phoenix. Yes, get your tea.
You're doing great.
Because everything stops
Stop
for
it,
tea.
Mr. Godo. You're embarrassing me.
I can't drink too much at a time because tea is hot.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll be sure to shoot you in the head.
How charming, Godo.
I drink so much tea that I'm actually numb with it.
Alright. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master of the Mask.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godo. I'll do my best.
What is even going on anymore?
Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
I've been asking that since halfway through the first case.
Yeah, it's like, seriously. Yep. Alright then. Well, let's have a look. Hold it! You may think you're the real Mask Stardom Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity. I mean...
I'm actually
I get it. So Ronnie's like, I forgot that character Pedro showed me with that Powerpuff Girl episode.
With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
You have no idea, Your Honor. What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked. Again. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
I'm a video game husband. It's my job to do that.
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desiaholic.
So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
What's amazing is the fact that this isn't even a flimsy excuse, because he's trying to be found guilty. So, in any way, this is actually strengthening his case against us. Huh. Talk about reverse psychology. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof.
No, you.
You know, that you're the real Mask Stardom Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair! Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim. For a change. Oh my god, so this is what it feels like for my opposition.
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. deLite couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with a fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work.
Yeah.
As usual, I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Mask Stardom Mask.
The height, the fingerprints.
We don't have
Gloves.
fingerprints off of Mask to Mask to
Gloves,
compare yet.
Well, I guess if we had that kind of proof, we'd still be here, would we?
Yep.
Nope, we wouldn't. For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. This is quite a change of pace, after all. I should try to show that Mr. deLite couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all.
whatever.
Hold it! You've got no alibi?
No justice, no
I've-
dream, no hope. Zing!
I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defender brag about having no alibi.
Wow. But I tell you, I wasn't Lord
The first time for everything,
Taylor
Your
that
Honor.
night. No. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on.
Excuse me, could you repeat that?
What is it, Nick?
Where was Ron deLite when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but
Ha! You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee.
I will never be able to look at coffee again for a few months because of what you did to me. Well, I think maybe I can.
Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi? Besides
Do we?
Mr. Wright.
Mm.
Hey,
Ahem.
try.
Of
You're
course
already a
not!
hothead.
Don't be ridiculous!
Okay.
Hey, try. I thought you were a hothead anyway. I'm sorry. Say, what am I apologizing for?
The
You, witness, hurry up with your testimony already.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry!
You'll be sorry when I'm through with you, mister.
Wait.
Now talk!
Why is it that I'm always the one that has to apologize to everyone in the end?
'Cause you're a fucking screw-up!
Wow.
Jeez. Hold it! Dancingly descended from where exactly? Let's hear from the
Judge
horse's
needs to
mouth.
take his chill pills.
Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else?
Didn't we had this same conversation
So,
before?
in actuality, he never danced nor descended. Someone save me. Again.
Yes.
I guess he thinks descended sounds more like like or something.
Anyway, I was there at the crime scene, just like I said. I mean it. Hold it! This is the photo that was taken by the security camera at this crime scene.
No doubt about it. That's Master the Mask.
Mhm.
Yes, but don't forget, there's something important missing.
Me?
No.
Me, try.
Nope. The real Musketeers mask had a big brooch on his chest. Well, as for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got all torn off, and that's all.
Hold it. Oh.
Hold it!
Ah, there you go.
You didn't notice it when your brooch was torn off?
It's pretty big.
Well, I'm always a little nervous when I'm working, so I have to put on an evil laugh and facade to make people think that I'm confident. There's a bit of clothing left on the back side of the brooch. I don't think it could have been torn off that easily.
Yes, but I don't see what that has to do with anything.
True.
Right now we're trying to prove that Mr. deLite isn't the... right?
Just need to get me plug.
Yeah, I guess so. Let me hear that testimony one more time.
Why does Mr. deLite want to be Mask to Mask so badly anyway? kind of disturbing.
Hmm.
He doesn't seem like a typical attention whore.
Yeah, I'm
I
like...
can't believe they actually used that word.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Wait, what?
They used
They
the
use
word
the word
Say
whore.
You, Nick.
Hey, I am nothing of a sort. Thank you very much.
He's not a what, sorry?
Attention, whore.
Remind me again, what's the rating of this game?
T.
Okay.
No, sorry, what was the word? I didn't hear that.
attention
Whore.
whore.
Attention
whore. Oh.
That said, it being T didn't stop plenty of kids from playing it. Again, that's why Godo drinks coffee instead of being a smoker and drinking whiskey, because
I think
kids
in
play
Europe
this game.
it's a 12 plaza.
Yeah.
I think so, yes.
I'll check. In fact, I'll use the power of
Well, it's
Google.
not a bad thing that they used it. I'm just saying it's surprising.
No, yeah, it
Ace
wasn't.
Attorney, Trials and Tribulations, Peggy rating.
Anyway.
Oops.
Yeah, no, we already.
No,
yeah.
we've already read that bit.
Well, I think maybe I can. I think I can. Ha!
12.
I have
Yeah.
the evidence! Or do you think
Oh.
I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie?
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
Wait.
These desperate
I thought I
corner
was more
situation
confident than angry. Seriously, I was even using my confidence
This
sprite.
desperate situation fills you with determination.
Well then, let's see this evidence already.
Alright.
Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime.
Take that!
voucher?
Mr. deLite, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
No.
Yes, it does. I lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, we have that in
What
these
is
trials,
this
Your
evidence
Honor.
you speak of?
You'll remember eventually. Mr. deLite, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But, I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 o'clock a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
Wow,
Yes,
Larry
I
was
am
actually
serious.
useful.
And don't call me Shirley.
Shirley.
This proves that Mr. deLite was in fact at KB Security that night.
Now I'm reading Jovah's mind.
No!
Yes.
So, if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
Let's take it for granted, might as well.
Well, Mr. Godo, do you have anything to say? Getting my cup ready.
How much tea did you pack?
And stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You know, I love the fact that Godo can actually slam down a mug full of coffee and somehow have all the coffee splash out and go right back into the cup. You're the only one who calls me a thief, Mr. Godo, sir. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really good.
Right.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security?
'Cause you're an idiot.
You're supposed to be on my side, Mr. Godo.
But you are.
I can't help it if you're throwing such stupidity.
Anyway, someone must have
me.
planted there.
Objectively, dude, you're a moron.
Yes.
Mr. deLite, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you?
You know, if this game was translated in the UK, they probably called Desiree Sonny, as in Sonny deLite.
Ha ha ha. The KA card to KB Security CEO office. No!
I remember that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite.
We actually have something that is actually really popular over here as well, actually.
Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
You're an idiot.
What a surprise.
Motive, of course. This is a courtroom after all. Since when has there ever been a crime committed without motive? Why would this thief go to KP Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Are you just mad because you don't have a cup of coffee in your hand?
Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Ugh, stupid kid!
Now then, let's see your evidence.
Stupid kid. Remind me again, how old is Ron again?
Let me check.
In his early 20s. The evidence that shows why Mr. deLite went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night.
The badge.
Take that! Mr. deLite, I believe you've seen this before, correct? No, that's...
Green, no. What is it?
Ron is 23. 2 years younger than... No, wait, actually 3 years younger than Phoenix.
3 years, so it's...
Hey, the same age as me.
Mm.
Blackmail?
Oh, yeah. Yes, basically it says, bring $50,000.
So I'm the same age as this guy.
Yep.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right.
Huh! At the time of the theft, Mr. deLite was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security's CEO office, in half an hour away from the scene of the crime. Chug, 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 chug!
Chug.
Guess you got a copy of tea to chug, Dwibs.
Can you... That's some amazing throat he has if he's able to chug down coffee.
So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Well, the music seems to be suggesting that too.
My throat. Objection! You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me...
Huh, your throat seems as steamed as your eyes there.
Oh, shit. Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
What are you trying to say? If I keep at this
Your
more...
coffee sucks.
That's your coffee, dumbass.
Well, that's what you get for not going to Starbucks.
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company, cost us better by the way, but did you actually
it's
investigate the CEO at all?
Huh?
Last time
Well,
Phoenix tried to do such a thing, he got accused of being murdered.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that.
I'm not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you. And
That's not helpful to the kids, though, is it, Phoenix?
I was thinking it in my mind, not saying it out loud.
Good
The
point.
problem is everyone
I'm not
can
sure
read
what I
the
think of it
mind.
myself.
Yeah.
Well-
Everything you say is out loud, Phoenix.
You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office.
Still, though, we have the usual rule, what is in my mind does not count in the court.
But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Okay, who will be our surprise witness next?
The wife. I mean, that's the only... Oh no, not Larry!
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all.
Is it Adrian?
You'll see.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
There is someone else who can testify.
You?
Nah, I've already had my fill for today. Besides, I don't lie on the stand, thank you very much.
Sure you don't.
Hey, that was one time, and I was in love.
Larry.
Take that!
Oh god, we're having Larry at the stand again.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him, Your Honor?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
Poor Larry.
Shall we?
Sure.
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years.
He's going senile.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Sure, just checking. What time are you at?
Reminder of another breakup for him.
Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Yeah, actually, it's you. What time are you at?
No, I'm in time with you guys. I was just.
Oh, well, we're at 20, 52,
Okay.
53, 54.
No, Jovah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bejo?
Oh, sorry. Yep, but that's the key card that they use in the building I work.
Plot twist, we're using Flashbackling as a witness.
According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
Hey, this seems familiar a bit.
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
Card numbers, entering a room, sensor.
Is this GoldenEye now?
No, it's Rise from the Ashes. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. I do love when the suspense music is playing in my favor. How do you like it, Godo? Gotcha!
Okay, that's charming.
And don't worry, I didn't actually spit out my tea, otherwise my laptop would go kaput.
Yeah, we
Well.
can't have that.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Godot,
The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard.
Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but
His secretary told me this much.
I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show?
We're all in
The judge isn't
suspense.
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rise from the Ashes.
According to this data, whatever, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the
Well,
crime.
actually,
Wouldn't surprise me
technically,
because Rise
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
Ashes
yeah,
takes
no,
its
no,
inspiration
no.
from a lot of cases.
Yeah,
anyway.
clear. Yeah, sorry, I apologize.
Oh, no, it's okay.
But that means it can't be Mr. DeLite dressed as Master Damask in this photo. Also, sorry guys, I'm out of tea.
Aw.
Oh, we're almost at the end of the part. Oh, no, actually, we're not.
No, we're not.
It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
Next time, bring a teapot.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of tea if you're gonna drink every time Godo drinks.
Yeah, I'll see if I can buy one at some point.
So then...
We're actually winning.
Ron DeLite was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. Also, why do I sound like Snake now? The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact.
I get the feeling that chugging a bunch of coffee may have done that.
Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Damask.
Good job, you did it, Nick.
Yay!
Oh my god, I just won my first case that wasn't murder!
That's enough!
Ah,
I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Again.
Buys on admission.
Besmirching him with the title of thief.
that one
Again.
sucked.
Yes.
Wait. What's wrong, Your Honor?
It's only for a little. If it wasn't for that,
I'm ready
Ron
to
would have
pass
changed his name
judgment.
to Thief in all caps, and then he wouldn't be able to use his
But
own mimic.
before I do that, do you have any further objections?
At this
This
point,
is
he's...
very suspicious.
No, Your Honor.
Your behavior is.
Ugh. Soon as-
Dude, cut that bullcrap.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLite,
Oh.
This is it.
not Guilty.
Yeah.
We did it!
Yay!
And there you go.
Objection. Come on. Wait, I'm waiting for the objection.
Court is now adjourned. Thank God.
Wait
I'm
for
not
it.
buying this. Where's the objection?
And October 13th,
What?
2024. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4, and Victory Thief!
This game
It's
is
actually
ruining
over.
every kind of flow.
There you go, guys. It's official. A case without murder.
No,
Well,
no. This isn't over yet.
Not
I'm not
believing
buying
it.
it.
I'm with you in this. Sorry.
Actually, I'm a little ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy.
Oh, Miss deLite. But again, guys, no matter what happens, we just won our first case that wasn't murder.
I know. Somebody's about to get murdered.
But remember, Shuri, even if that happens, we
No,
just did a
even
case
that
without
happens.
murder.
We won a case that doesn't have any
I don't
murder
know how
involved.
I can ever repay you.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Miss deLite. I just know I'm blushing.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
Pearls! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who's this woman?
Yikes.
Oh, she's nobody. She's just,
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya?
Ow!
You should be ashamed of yourself.
How do you even reach my face when I'm so much taller than you? Does she, like, just teleport up the ground, up in the air?
Maybe he's not actually that tall. He stands on a stool behind his desk.
No, he actually is pretty that tall if the crossover and later games are anything to go off of.
This woman is Miss Desiree deLite. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick!
Oh, yes?
But she's not about to.
You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all wrong! Ow! Pearl! My face was
Again.
already burned, Pearl. I don't need the slaps. Ow, a double slap.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right?
My face begs to differ. Oh.
Your face is always a sore sight for sore. You got the secret in back, and the thief is being caught.
Well, I guess all's well that does went well.
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here.
Aw. Well, I try.
But actually, it was you, Mrs. deLite, who brought us back our own.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I can just imagine how angry Kirain Village would have been if it turned out that urn was lost for good.
Oh, please, you're embarrassing me.
If we won the case, then why does this guy look so glum?
Take a wild guess.
Oh.
He's a deluded fanboy.
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
Sure you did.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi.
Do you really?
But the thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time.
Oh, hi, Godot.
He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr.
What's
Godo,
the use in feeling?
blue.
What's the use in feeling? What's the use in feeling?
Blue.
What are you referencing there?
You'll
Steven,
see.
You'll see.
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy.
The one in blue.
No, fuck you. You, Mr. Wright.
So you contradicted yourself. Well done.
Because I'm a
Well,
dick.
I guess he's very sportive.
I guess. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy, though.
Details.
I didn't say buddy. I said body. As in your body.
What?
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Wait,
See,
what?
there's a murder.
Yeah, but Joy, we just solved a case that wasn't murder.
But wait, that means
Wait.
for fuck's sake.
Where have I heard that name before?
And we just completely proved that our client was
Isn't
there.
that
Oh.
The name of the CEO
Exactly.
of security? See, I told you, I'm not buying any of this.
Well, Joy, again, we've still won the case that wasn't murder, but now things
The
are about to
estimated
get
time of
serious.
death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
Oh
There's
no.
no rest for a Phoenix
Maybe
Wright.
Wait,
security
wait,
would
wait,
involve
wait,
this
wait.
specific case, so I'm calling it by association.
Sorry, Shiroi. Believe it or not, the game has still fooled your expectations. And remember, Shiroi, Maya isn't the
right,
client either.
At the same time that a achievable alarm was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
Uh-oh. And that was at KB Security. So then, what are you doing here?
Oh,
Take a
come
wild
on.
guess,
You
sir.
figured it out already, haven't you, amigo?
Hey, Dio, the game read your mind again.
Have you
Well,
already
that's
forgotten about
that's
that
not
piece
really
of
a
info I
surprise,
helped you
Joe,
out
but
with today?
This actually has to be expected
Oh.
at this point.
Wait, you helped me out with that info? What?
On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, deLite was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. Phone.
Okay then. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. Joy?
What are you saying?
Viewed.
Come on now. Don't tell me you didn't know it.
Adamantium rage.
Ron deLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Of course.
Oh. An employee of KB Security? It looks like the alibi
It
that
looks like
saved
the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief
No.
is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
He planned this. He planned this from the very start, that Godo.
No way.
I played you like a fucking fiddle.
Oh,
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
I made an alibi for my client, and that got my
That got
client.
him arrested.
That's a lie. It can't be true.
Oh,
Search your
but
feelings.
I am the thief, I tell you!
So that's
Tell it to the... deLite, you're going back to prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
So now, guys, we basically got 2 cases for the price of 1.
Joy.
What? This can't be! This is impossible!
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright.
So, while we may have won the battle, Godo just won.
Started a war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
Fair, stop shipping Phoenix with everyone, please.
Not necessarily between them two, but let's just say Godo
We'll
doesn't like
see.
Phoenix very much. Let's just say
I've
Godo doesn't like
returned
Phoenix
from
very
the
much.
depths of hell to do battle with you.
Okay, so I just gotta think of all my many opponents who are probably in hell and
At
came
least let
back.
me have some fun while
There you
I'm
go.
here.
He himself admitted that he's a demon.
This guy, who the heck is he?
I'm sorry, Phoenix. You'll have to wait until the last case to find that out.
Typical.
Oh.
He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. I mean, seriously, most prosecutors are determined to win. This is a prosecutor who's willing to lose just so he can win in the long run.
Well then, say goodbye to Mr. deLite.
would this be happening?
Right after the victory music and everything. Right in front of our very eyes. Our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Nice job breaking it, hero.
You don't
Hashtag thanks,
good.
Phoenix. Ronnie!
Dun 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 dun.
How's that for a twist?
Well, that happened.
Oh, shit.
So now
Arrested for
what?
murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the
Oh.
heck's going to happen next?
Stuff.
Well, we'll
To
see
be
in the next
continued.
part. So, Shiro and Tio, confused even further.
Yeah, we're basically back at square one now.
I'm
Yeah.
not confused. I'm just taken aback.
Now Ron deLite's insistence that he was the thief kind of makes sense in hindsight.
I'm getting off the crazy train.
Oh,
join us
Shiroi,
for-
don't even think you're close to off, because we're in for an even wilder ride to come with the next parts
Okay,
of investigation
yeah,
and
join
trial
us.
to come.
Yeah, join us for the next part when stuff gets even crazier.
See ya,
See ya.
everybody.
See ya.